Guess what I'm doing?
What?
Okay, he just got in the car.
We're all set here.
Yep, we're gonna stop Dunkin' Donuts, grab a few teas, but that's it. The steaks are at my brother's house, so I'm wondering to do one of two things: to say the hell with it, or do you have any hamburgers?
We will fucking buy hamburgers and hot dogs if need be. I'm not going all the way to fucking New Milford for steaks.
Oh, we'll be fine. That's fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. And you got sour cream and chips and everything, right? All right, we'll see you when we get up there.
All right. Yeah, I don't need no fucking steak. It's too fucking hot as it is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so.
Seen this fucking mess down here now?
How you know, of all the jackass places to build, why? You know, all these failing buildings and all these lots that are already pre-approved for building, yet they gotta come down here. Like this is the prime spot for the whole ordinance.
Yeah. Well, he got the property with approval.
I thought the boss owned all this.
No, the boss never owned that.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How's Terry doing this week?
No, didn't see her.
Oh, she didn't come out?
Are you kidding me after what you guys did last week? You're not going to see her for 2-3 months probably. She thinks you're coming down here with buckets of ants and dumping the car.
Now, why would me and Mike do something like that?
I don't know. General principles.
Some people got blown up by fireworks.
Yeah, some shit out in California. They had a problem up here too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just embers were falling on the crowd, so they had to interrupt the display and move it. I had a perfect view of the fireworks. Absolutely perfect.
Lake Carmel?
No, from here. They were right up there at the Chico's. All I did was I just pulled out of my little pocket space, pointed the car in this direction, and I could see it through a gap in the trees, the whole thing. Like it was framed. And it stopped, and I'm like, damn, you know, they didn't do a fucking finale. What the hell's all that about? They had to get awful fucking cheap. It just kind of stopped, you know. So I started going back inside, closed the fucking door, and as soon as I do that, boom, boom, back. So you son of a bitch. Go running back out there again, and sure enough, the fireworks back on. I'm thinking somebody clusterfucked that one. See Mike's newest video?
No.
Okay, I'll save it when we get up there. You're gonna love it. You are absolutely gonna love it.
What's oh, you mean Chicky?
Oh, you saw it.
I didn't see it, I heard about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna lose it forever this time. I'll never give it back to him again.
He called me briefly. I talked to him for a few minutes on the phone, and you know, this is not his first DUI.
Oh God, no! He lost his license through the whole 1990s because of a DUI.
His first DUI he got was in, I actually don't know the dates, but I'm positive the late 80s.
Yeah, definitely.
The late 80s. That was like episode number 1 that I'm 1,000% sure of. Then I thought he got another one in the later 90s.
I believe he may have, I'm not sure. He's an alcoholic, and he's too fucking stupid to stay out from behind the wheel. to take a taxi to the fucking bar. Instead, he drives his own car. Let me tell you something. I saw that video. He was beyond drunk. He was completely, totally shit-faced. Couldn't stand up straight. He couldn't walk a straight line. Couldn't touch his nose. Leaning against his car to keep him falling over. The police were so worried about him. One of them walked right next to him when he walked along on the white line. They're afraid he'd fall in the road.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. He, like I said, I have to archive my memory here. I'm positive he has, I know for a fact he's got one.
Well, he didn't lose his license for almost 10 years for just one DUI.
Yeah.
Especially not back then. He probably lost it for 2 or 3.
Well, I know he has one and probably 2 that I know. I think he's got 2 that I know of. And he got one in I think the 80s. Then he lost it again sometime in the 90s, like the early 90s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's why I know that he was on his. He had already had at least 2.
He may even do jail time this time.
After a 3rd DUI?
Well,
shit.
Yeah.
Where do they send you for 3rd DUI jail?
Well, if it's less than a year, it's county. If it's more than a year, it's state.
Maybe I'll talk to Terry's sister. She knows all about this stuff.
I know one of his co-workers over at the hospital, and I asked him, I said, how's Chicky doing over there? He just shook his head.
Oh.
Reminded me of Zach's co-workers talking about him.
Oh, the guy don't work at the hospital?
No, he works with Chicky over at the hospital.
Oh, he still works there. I mean,
he still works there. He just shook his head when I asked him how Chicky was doing.
The co-worker, that's what I mean.
Co-worker shook his head, yeah.
Oh, man.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Mike called me and you're not gonna believe this. Oh my God, what?
He called you up right after?
Oh yeah, last Sunday. Not gonna believe it. I just saw on the side of the road. Right away, I thought of you. So you saw Scott getting pulled over for something, and you're filming it.
Yes.
No. I said you saw Terry getting pulled over for something, and you're filming. No.
Go.
It's Chicky. He said it was Chicky. And I was taking a fucking nap, and I said, yeah, whatever. Just put it on the fucking thing. I'll watch it. That's not that special. You know, we've all seen or heard about Chicky getting busted 47,000 times, and that's you getting busted for DUI. Now, that would be something to be excited about because that never happens. But Chicky, it's all the time. You know? Or Zach. Yeah, that's normal. That's like hearing the sun will come up in the morning. You know, that's...
Okay.
You know, okay, yeah, all right, whatever, you know? Well, he deserves it. Nobody forced him to get in that fucking car. You want to drink? You want to be a fucking degenerate alcoholic? Well, hey. I don't really give a shit. Do it at home. Do it on foot. Do it where I can't fucking see you. Get in the fucking car, put my life at risk? Fuck you. We're gonna put you in jail with the fucking animals. Gonna rape your fucking ass for the next 5 years.
So where does this car get towed to?
Sheriff's impound, probably.
What is that?
Where it will be sold for scrap.
What is that, behind the jail there? Or?
Yeah. It'll be sold for scrap. They'll get about $200 for it, if that. It's a piece of shit.
What is it?
It looked like an old Buick Century or something, you know, something from the late 90s or something. I don't know. Crap. Old crap.
My car was from the 90s. It was a Buick.
Mm-hmm. Your car was a rear-wheel drive. This is a front-wheel drive piece of shit.
Oh. So knew they were no good?
And because he spends all his money on booze and drugs, you know, it's in poor repair.
What were those cars like when they were new?
Not that bad. They were just cars, nothing special, nothing to write home about, but they were okay.
But after 120,000 miles?
They started to rust out, fall apart, you know, the usual shit. They got old, like any car does. If you take care of it, it'll serve you well. If you don't, it'll just fall apart into pieces.
Like Chicky's body.
Yeah, exactly. I can't understand how he's even still alive, to the truth. The amount of drugs and alcohol he has done, his liver must be shriveled up like an old olive that's went under the refrigerator for 10 years. You know, just all black and shriveled.
Didn't his dad drink?
Drunk himself to fucking death. Another degenerate alcoholic. Runs in the fucking family.
Did the mom drink?
Not to my knowledge. I don't know. She died of cancer.
But the father? Oh, man.
From what I understand, he was an abusive, obnoxious drunk who was probably better off dead. He owned a couple of bars, of course.
Yeah, I heard
That's
one
where
down in the city.
yeah, that's where the money came from. Not that it took his son long to go through that money. I don't know what the daughter did with her share. Probably something constructive.
She got half the house.
And most of the brains.
Yep.
I imagine she got just as much money after the old man died as Chicky did.
No, I heard it was an even split.
Yeah.
And then...
Except unlike spending it all on booze and drugs, she probably bought real estate or invested it in the stock market or did something with it. Maybe just got herself an education, whatever the fuck it was. Had to be better than what Chicky did. She'd have taken it to the fucking track and blew it on the ponies. It would have been better than what Chicky did.
Oh, Vivian, once all that coke money was gone.
Oh yeah, she's another fucking degenerate drug user.
Once all the money was used up, she said, "Screw you, I'm out of here."
Well, yeah, Chicky's nothing to fucking look at. You know, who the fuck's gonna spend eternity with him? Unless there's a good reason, you know? Like money.
Yeah, money.
You look at all these, you know, fat middle-aged guys with 20-year-old girlfriends and shit, driving the little convertibles and the what do you call Ferraris and shit. You know why the women are there? You know, it's not for the balding, paunchy middle-aged guy. No, because he has $10 million in the fucking bank.
Yep. Get that inheritance.
Yeah. Marry the old fuck him into a heart attack, and then you got the money. You know, that's what that is.
Anna Nicole.
Uh huh.
Yeah, how old was that guy that she was going out
90 something.
Yeah, he was a Texas billionaire, right?
Yeah, oil tycoon.
Yeah, not a millionaire, a billionaire.
Yeah, well, he had his fun. One last fucking fling definitely was a last.
And then he left most or all the money to her. Then the son was like, "That's my money."
That's right. I would have done the same thing. Said, "Fuck you, you stupid ass tramp. You think I'm gonna let you take that? I gotta put up with the old man's crap all these years, and you're gonna step in here and take it? Fuck you. I'll kill you first."
But the thing was, though, was all the money was willed in her name, though.
But he got it in the end.
Oh, the kid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Didn't she get a settlement?
Something like that. Yeah. They came to an agreement. She didn't get what she wanted though.
Yeah.
And she sure as hell didn't deserve it. Earn your money on your fucking back, don't expect me to respect you. Fuck that shit. A little better than a fucking whore, for Christ's sake.
He wouldn't go to Greenhaven, would he?
Very possibly. It's a possibility. He goes wherever there's space. If they can take him to Greenhaven, that's where he'll go. If he has Dannemora, that's where he'll go. Sing Sing, you know, Attica. There's lots of nice places they can send him. They're all absolute shitholes. Some of them are a little bit worse than others. Dannemora would definitely be worse than most.
Where's that one?
Ass end of nowhere, way up western part of the state, almost to the Canadian border. It's like a million miles of nowhere up there. Where winter is the most fun 11 months of the year. I mean, it's just, forget it. It's the hind end of the hind end.
And then you got the, over by the Newburgh Bridge.
I don't even know which one that one is. I don't keep track. Prison's prison. All they had to do was stay off the fucking booze or do his drinking at home. That's all. That's all he had to do. Simple enough.
So is one DUI a felony?
No. Well, yes, I believe any DUI is a felony. But there's different classifications of it, you know. And a certain amount of years between them. Like if it's less than 10 years between your DUI arrests, then it's felony DUI. I know that for sure. And then you're in deep shit. Then you're looking at jail time, everything else. And I'm sure it's been less than 10 years since his last DUI arrest. Probably less than 10 days. That's why they started taking the cars away from these assholes. You know, at least it takes them a little while longer to get behind the wheel when they have to find another car. Not that they can legally register it or anything, but, you know, they'll drive it to the bar and back. They don't care. Yeah, they don't give a shit about you or me. Why the fuck would they care about anything else? Shame if it was, he didn't start out that way. You know?
He wasn't that bad back in the 80s.
No, I'm talking about when we were in school.
Oh.
He was not with the druggies and shit.
Oh.
Somewhere in high school, he drifted in that direction. He was more of a fucking redneck than anything else. He hung out with those guys, the chewing tobacco set. But, you know, beer turned to whiskey, whiskey turns to pot, pot turns to coke, coke turns to meth and whatever the hell else he was fucking on, and cocktails of heroin, you know. Ah, the place of the cookie. Oh, is this where you got the cookie, or at the other place?
The other place. Dumbasses.
Stupid motherfuckers. Two for me, too.
May I help you?
Yeah, let me get 4 large unsweet teas with no lemon.
Okay.
And do you have any chocolate chip cookies?
We only have one.
I'll take it.
Okay, and you said with lemon?
Without.
I don't care if you put lemon in there, it's fine with me.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
Hold up.
I got 36 cents.
Would you like a tray for it, sir?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
25.36. Here's the cookie.
What do you need, $4?
It's 5.36. You know. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Of course, you got the change right. Yep. Usually, if a bill is 5.36, you give them, 10.36 or something. The pug.
Oh, sweet. No. I got you quick. What?
I'll go right back to this drive-thru.
Oh, God.
Oh, I hate this light.
Fuck you with this light every damn time.
Hate this fucking light. Look at this fucking thing.
It'll turn when it turns. You want a drink? No.
Good, the asshole behind you gets to wait too.
It's not nice. Do you know that guy?
Oh,
There you go.
oh no, the light changes for him.
Yeah, of course. Because he's a good guy, apparently. He pays the little taxation thing to the light. The light's retirement fee. A little bit of sugar they gotta pay out.
Yeah, you're welcome. I waited my 5 minutes here for the light for you. Wonder where he was coming from. That he got if he was over there by 311. Wonder where he was coming from.
I don't know. Oh, where Chicky was coming from?
Yeah, yeah.
That bar right there by Bloomberg's.
Oh, the wires.
McGuire's, yeah.
Probably waiting for him to come out stumbling.
They probably saw him come out, or he swerved into traffic and did something stupid. Yeah, somebody inside dropped a dime on him. Maybe he didn't leave the bartender much of a tip, so fuck you. Deet, deet, deet. Yeah, I got a patron leaving the bar who's been imbibing all night long.
Well, here's your new bunkmate, your new cellmate. Yeah, he'll do fine with the long hair, and his name is Chicky.
Oh, yeah. He won't stay in retentive for long, that's for sure. Not that he is now, but he's going to enjoy prison. Nice, petite white guy. He's going to do real good in there.
Hi, Steven Seagal. He will show you the most intimate of ways. What was the guy who was going to hook him up with?
I forget.
Bubba or something.
Something like that.
Tyrone,
yeah.
He will take you under his wing and show you the most intimate of the prison ways.
Yes. What Mike's got to watch tonight. I forgot to ask him.
DUI, part 3.
Other than that, anyway. Yeah, I see it.
What is it?
Ford Country Squire. Looks like about a 1967, 68. Around there. I'll tell you, I had another one of these cars come in.
This, yeah?
Yeah. Transmission difficulties.
So is that the problem with these things?
Yeah. So it would appear.
What makes them go? Just time?
Don't really know. This one only had 146 on it, so should have gone longer than that. Depends on how people use them.
But they don't change the training fluid.
I don't know. It's hard to tell on these things because there's no pan. Usually if you look under there and the pan's got a fairly recent gasket in it, you know it's been changed, but these things, they have a drain plug.
So that's what I mean. The owner is not...
Yeah. And they're ridiculously easy to change the fluid on. They have a dipstick, unlike some General Motors cars, which don't. They have a drain plug. Just open the drain plug like you're changing oil. Blip, out comes the fluid. Pour in the right kind of fluid on top, you're all set.
I'm disappointed. No,
Oh, what?
Terry didn't come down.
Oh, maybe she's away. You know something? She might have said something in the email that she's going somewhere, but she didn't say when. I don't really pay attention. She said she was going someplace. I don't know. If it was today or yesterday or last week. Maybe on the 4th. She she's unemployed, so every fucking day is a day off for her. So, you know,
Yeah, well, yeah. That's like me saying I got the weekend off.
Heard you were robbing a bank the other day.
Oh, yeah, I ran into Dave, yeah. Actually, I was on my way to Jersey.
Why? What the hell were you doing in Jersey?
Oh, go down to the base.
For what? Clean your teeth?
Get my teeth cleaned every 6 months.
There's nobody local that can do that for you?
Well, they do it down, well, you can go to West Point or the VA, but you have to go stand by, you gotta wait, whereas you call down there, it's quiet, they say just come right in.
Huh.
You know, then I make a day of it and I do stuff down there, you know.
Probably went to that bakery, bought more of those rainbow cookies.
You know, I thought about that, but I just had my teeth clean. I was like, ugh, I didn't want to, you know, I thought about that. God, that place is so good.
Like you weren't going to be eating some kind of crap an hour before you left the fucking joint. Anyway, you had something. Pastrami sandwich, it would have been Kentucky Fried Chicken, pizza, something. You'd have been gobbling down something over there. I know damn well you wouldn't have gone all the way there and all the way back and not eating something.
Oh, I know where all the restaurants are down there.
I know you do. You gave me a running commentary when we were down there that time.
And then 2 weeks later, the whole place would be destroyed.
Well, at least it didn't happen 2 weeks earlier and catch us right in the middle of it. That would have been unpleasant.
Maybe she went up to Salem with her sister.
Who?
Terry.
Salem? Oh, the witches?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that fit right in up there.
Isn't that where her sister went?
I don't know. I think so. I have no idea. They've been there before. When exactly, I forget. Probably just too hot for her to come out, that's all. And besides which, she's afraid you guys will show up again. She doesn't realize that if Mike wanted to get her, he'd simply go to where she lives and dump the ants on her head there. Ding dong. Could be at the door. Ah!
And it's only the one ant on the car. Did she say how long it took for her to go get back in her car last
I don't know. I haven't talked to her. Fourth was a hot motherfucker. Holy shit.
Hot today? Well, it's only, what, 95?
Something like that. No, I think it's supposed to be 90 today, but it feels warmer.
Feels like 95.
I don't feel the heat exactly the way I used to, but I can still feel it. 2 years ago, this would have had me out for the fucking count. If I'd have known a simple dietary change would make that much fucking difference, I'd have done it a long fucking time ago.
Boy, not a single cop on this road.
Not that you see. The one that'll get you is the one you won't see.
trucks.
Yeah, good parking lot. Nothing else going on there.
They don't start. Things are happening.
Yeah. People are mysteriously disappearing. Turn around and truck's doors open. There's a hard head on the ground. Hey, what happened to Joe? Where'd he go? He was there a second ago.
Boy, I'm almost in the mood for something sweet.
All for you. None for me, thank you. I may cheat with a few little carbs. I'm staying off the fucking sweets.
Too hot.
Too sugary. Fuck the heat. More worried about the effect on me about the damn sugar. I do not want my numbers going back up. I know exactly how much I can cheat and get away with it. If I go start with the sodas and the goddamn candy and the cakes and shit, that'll drive it up real fast. Then I'm in trouble. Oh, here we go. Off comes the seatbelt.
We're here.
Here we are a long way. As the tape will clearly show, he's putting his cheater belt in there. As the tape will clearly show, we are a long way from Mike's house.
It's not a cheater belt.
Every time you take that seatbelt off, you start further and further away.
Really?
Yeah. Last time it was past the church. The time before that, it was all the way up by the almost before we turned over the water there.
It's not a cheater belt. That's
I'll tell you, Scott, if you get busted for no seatbelt, that tape not only going to be on YouTube, it's going to be played over and over and over again and referred to hundreds of times, maybe thousands.
Well, like some police training video or something?
Yes.
You know cops around here.
Okay, the last time you said that, you got nailed.
That was for kind of not stopping for a stop sign.
And the time before that, it was for speeding.
Oh, that was...
And that's just the times I was with you. Well, I wasn't with you for the last one. Sure as I heard enough about it. I just thought it was funnier than hell. It was the actual cop who was in the very house next door when we came in there pulling the lights. What are the odds? You make it safe to Mike's house, policeman in the driveway next door, don't pay any attention to him, and he's the one that nails you for blowing a stop sign.
I don't know what he was doing home. What was he doing in this area?
He was responding to a call because of that stupid-ass kid riding his bike up and down the road, his motorcycle. Somebody called his ATV, whatever the fuck it was. He doesn't live there. He was responding to a call. Still a lot of water flowing in there. Wow, look at that. I know that guy. He was buying parts for somebody else down the yard 2 weeks ago. Telling me a long, involved sob story about relatives that steal and cut tires and all kinds of other shit. Must live in this neighborhood somewhere. There's Mike.
Boy, I can smell that food.
He hasn't even started cooking yet.
I smell food.
Yeah, it's not months. The guy over there is cooking something. If you were that hungry, you'd have polished off that cookie already, so it couldn't be that bad. What the hell is that noise? At the camp? Man, that's pretty loud. Uh-oh, the Mustang's out. I wonder what happened. And the hood's up. Have we had breakage going on? The truck's all the way over in here. Something going on.
Oh, I can't wait to get into this air conditioning.
Time to say, you know what? You know the steaks I told you last week I was bringing up? I'm on my way up, but I don't have the steaks.
Yeah, that figures.
At least 3 hours ago, I was saying, are you gonna have enough stuff?
Do you have enough stuff?
Yeah, I thought about that after I hung up. His phone is broken. Poor Scott.
Well, next time.
So I got special hamburgers for Jim and me.
All right. Oh, let's hear it, Scott.
Let's hear what?
Tool of the week. It's got to be something.
And don't buy charcoal special shit no more.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I've been waiting since you guys called for it to get hot. It was mostly powder, one of those bags.
Oh, man.
I guess because it got wet. Uh-oh, we forgot the tool of the week.
He left it in the car.
How's that possible? So was it maniac ride up here? Or?
Not that bad, actually. He was mostly obeying the traffic rate rules. Cat's coming, Mike.
Scott goes crazy.
You trying to make a break for it, huh? Oh, buddy, you can't be doing that. Things out there that eat pussycats. You're an inside cat. You got mice out there bigger than you. Yeah.
I'm sorry about back then. I'm used to. Here's William K. The rest of me.
Well, I'm hungry. I'm distracted.
All right, tool of the week. Here we go.
So you wouldn't have a use for a dental tooth pulling extractor thing.
Oh, it's for batteries. I can use that on the Mustang.
Yeah, I see you got it out. What happened down there?
Well, I attempted to take it for a ride today down to my parents' house.
Uh-oh. What happened? Break down?
I leave down here and I go over the river and I turn on the radio. Oh shit! It's like it's got low battery voltage. You know,
Yeah.
the tape was playing very slow. I'm like, fucking whip this thing home. I remember last year the lights would dim and bright when especially when I
Yeah, you got a bad regulator or bad battery?
So I bring
Or
it
alternator,
here,
rather.
and it's almost 17 volts. It's too high. And I turn it off, and I turn the radio on, and it plays fine. And it's like right about 13 volts off. So I start it up, 17 volts. Back it up.
Regulator time.
Yeah, order a regulator. Nice.
You ordered one. You could have come to me. I have plenty of them.
Ah,
I mean, for a temporary one to get you through. Matter of fact, I may have a new one.
I'll order one and put it in next weekend.
I thought it was a tooth puller.
No, it's like the Mustang terminals, round terminals. Just spread them out. Put them back on. You know, people scrunch them down and they pull it up. You got one in there already. In the refrigerator.
Cool. I believe I'm gonna drink it.
Alright, this looks like it's quite warmer now. So Scott blow when he left turn. Terry saw that.
She did?
That he blew his left turn. She left
Oh.
comment.
Oh, did she? Yeah.
Oh, nice left turn when it's not supposed to be a left turn.
No, he didn't do any today. That I don't think he did anyway. He may have blown a stop. He did blow a stop sign. But other than that, that was in the parking lot. He always blows that one by the, what do you call it? And he took his seatbelt off just about where you turn in from Cousins. Every time he does it now, he's getting closer and, further and further away from your house when he does it. So I've told him one of these days, I'm going to be filming when the cop pulls you over for lack of seatbelt. And that is going to be the video of the fucking ages. It's going to be reproduced. It's going to be, oh man, you're never going to ever hear the end of it.
I like that chicken video.
Oh my God. He couldn't even fucking stand up straight. That's, you know, that video could sink him in court. It could, you know, because I don't think they were using their dash cams because their cars weren't even pointed at him. But he couldn't stand up straight. He couldn't walk a straight line. He was obviously having trouble.
You would have saved him in court or sunk him?
Sunk him. Sunk him. It'll prove that he was drunk. Look at him. Now, if he tries to say, well, they you know, I was just tired or they didn't. I'm surprised they don't have a street breathalyzer, a field breathalyzer to do that.
Yeah.
And just breathalyze him right there.
I don't know if they have to give you the sobriety test also.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Never been pulled over for DUIs, I wouldn't know.
I couldn't believe when I went by and I was like, what?
Yeah.
Whipped my camera out and like, Jim's gonna fucking die.
Of all the people to be going by at that moment,
At that
you.
time, at that exact moment, at that exact time,
I'm surprised you didn't roll down the fucking window and go, hey, Chickie, you getting busted for DUI again?
I mean, actually, knowing that it was somebody I knew sitting there watching it, I just felt terrible. But, you know, I hate fucking drunk drivers, but knowing it was somebody I knew.
Mike, he was so fucking drunk he wouldn't have recognized if he saw you.
Yeah. They just said that some guy was filming the SWAT team, I think in California. And I guess he's playing loud music too. So the SWAT team's after him and I shot his fucking dog because the dog got loose.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't know either one of the cops either. Not that I could have even possibly gotten them out of it.
No, none of that.
Our Pat's like, oh, it was a Kent cop. I might be able to do something for him. And if it was my neighbor busted me for DWI, I couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, not for a DWI arrest. This is not blowing a stop sign or lack of seatbelt or some bullshit like that.
How many Dutchess County cops get me out of town? I go, what? He goes, DUI. I said, dude, I can't get me out of DUI. Forget it.
Yeah.
It ain't happening. Oh, man. That's the thing. Everybody's like, oh, you know, they let cops go. It's in the fucking papers today. Cops got busted off the cops got busted for DUI 4th of July. Shit, they don't fucking know. They don't let you go no more.
No.
It used to be years ago, alright, even regular people just pull it over and get a ride home. You know, but now they don't. No way.
Too much of a hot button issue. You know, it's right in there in the press and shit.
God forbid that guy does go down the road just a little bit.
And kill somebody.
Crashes into somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, you just pulled him over DUI.
They're gonna take his fucking car too because that, well, he ain't gonna lose much there, but.
Alright, Jim. Jim's got cheddar cheese and bacon burgers.
All right. Mm-hmm.
These are beef patties with Italian onions mixed in.